Alright guys, welcome back to a new episode of Trigger Happy Havoc. Today we are officially starting off with the third chapter of the game. So as I normally do at the beginning of each chapter, I'm going to go ahead and I guess say some predictions and stuff. Just real quickly so we can start. I think Celeste is going to be the blackened one in this chapter. I actually thought she was going to be in the last chapter of Blackened One at some point, but then it became kind of obvious that Mondo would be that. So I'm placing my bets on Celeste this time, because from the beginning of the game I called her out to being a killer, and I think she's going to be a killer. Though I think her way of killing is actually going to be through persuasion. I'm not sure how that's going to work in making her the actual blackened one at some point. Maybe she persuades someone to kill and then kills the person she persuaded or something like that, right? Because if you kill the person that killed, you become the blackened one, right? So maybe she'll do something like that. And that takes me to the other point, which is I think more than the two people are going to die this chapter. But that's just kind of story based. I think to maintain it kind of interesting and dynamic, it's going to change it around. And the norm would be that two people die. The person that's killed and then the blackened one upon execution. Since this is the third chapter, I think it's going to make a little twist and actually a third party is going to die somehow. Not sure how that's going to work out yet. I have a few bets to place on. I think, is it Ishimaru or Taka? I don't know. Ishimaru, the moralist dude. I think he's gonna die at some point during this chapter because, like, okay, again, based on the story progress, he became really fond of Mondo in the last chapter. And now that Mondo's dead, he really suffered that. I mean, you could actually hear the pain in his cries during the last execution. With that in mind, props to the voice actor at that point because it was like extremely brutal, extremely amazing. It was just wow. The cries of Ishimaru. So, I don't know if this game will make him commit suicide. I don't know if they'll go with that. Or maybe someone will just get way too bored of him being so depressed and then literally like kill him. Maybe something along those lines, but I think he's going to be dead. He's going to be dead because I don't think he can live on with that fact of Mondo being dead as well. He's probably going to have like a really strong character shift as well, like in his personality and stuff. So without further ado, let's just start with this chapter. Those are my like really quick predictions. Alright. What is this? Someone's crying. Oh. Oh, it's Aoi. She looks really different with her hair down. Like, she normally has this really weird ponytail, right? She looks really different. And I can see where the budget for the fan service is, wow. She's talking, isn't she? Yeah, she is. Is she like collapsing? Like No, I think that's just the game trying to hint us that she's going to kill someone, but I don't know. Like, I know I called her out to being a killer, but she's grown on me as a character. Like, she's had her welfare of emotional impact on the storyline. And my first thought of her being a killer was actually she was going to kill because she didn't have any other role. But they actually did a really good character progression with her. So I don't think she'll be killing anyone. At least not anytime soon, at least. She might kill someone, but not this chapter. Especially not if they like try to hint it like this at the beginning. I don't think it is. Probably just like to weird you out. Donuts. Alright, she likes donuts. Whoa, she has a lot of equipment in her room. Like, whoa. Okay. Glazed donuts, twisty donuts, jelly donuts, cream-filled donut holes, malasadas. Oh god of donuts, I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. Okay, so she basically got up, did her ponytail and everything, just to go get donuts. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for breaking the nighttime rule. But right now, for me, donuts are absolutely necessary. What is that sound? Okay, she has the same... It's coming from the bathhouse. It's like something malfunctioning, right? I mean, if you're scared, don't go into bathhouse. That's basically the plot of every horror movie in today's film. Someone there. Excuse me? A next generation legend. Stand tall, galactic hero. Alright, something to do with Hifumi based on the way it's written. And he was on the cover art. The morning after the conclusions of the second-class trial, everyone met up in the dining hall just like always. And I expected it to start like any other day. That's what I expected, but... today's count kinda sucks, huh? Toko and Byakuya still refuse to show up. And I haven't seen Miss Asahina anywhere. She said her stomach was hurting, so she's taking it easy in her room for today. That is rather unusual for her. Normally, she is so full of energy. Which is exactly what makes me worry. So, it's just the 7 of us, huh? It looks that way. It's time like this where the committee chairman needs to get things going with a bang. He's way too depressed to be like the committee chairman anymore. Or not. I actually feel bad for him. Like, I didn't grow, or he didn't grow on me as a character at all, but I actually feel bad for him anyway. Taka hasn't said a word since everything that happened yesterday. One look at his face showed he hadn't slept a wink last night. Must be because of Mondo. The two of them became so close, and then he finds out Mondo killed Chihiro, and then having to watch Mondo get punished, and nothing he could do about it. I can't even imagine what it must have done to him. So, I mean, what's gonna happen now? We haven't found any way out, and we have no idea if help's ever gonna come. Now I'm all depressed just thinking about it. We simply have to make the best of things, do our best to get along and live here together in peace. Forget about the outside world, and accept this new life. This is the only hope we have now. What? To live here forever. Here we have every convenience. We have food, clothes, our every need is seen to. Why are you so dissatisfied? In fact, let me ask you this. What is it about the outside world that you long for? Competition, discrimination, victimization, and violence. As society grows, so does its perversion. In which case, our current situation not. Demon angel, pretty pudgy princess. Meggy, the drill shop owner, the bunny-eared Amazon cat girl, dog boy, robo justice. I don't even know what he's saying at this point. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's your problem, dude. I don't know, go kill yourself or something. The mastermind put such base desire to their advantage, bending you to their will. Okay, well, anyway, since Tako's like catatonic, as the oldest one here, I'm officially stepping up to take the lead. So, we're all gonna work together and spend the rest of the day searching the school. Searching. Well, I mean, since the class trial is over and all, there should be new places for us to investigate. True, I actually forgot about that. Yeah, there's the ticket. Maybe we'll find some kind of clues this time. Then, once we're done eating, let's split up and begin looking around. Do you have any problem with that, Celeste? There may well be a discovery waiting for us, which may further enrich our life here. No, the point is to look for clues. And just as we were starting to come together, she barged in and ruined the conversation. Applause, applause. I'm happy she's with us now. You called for me, and so I appear. Genocide. And nobody called for you. How come it's Genocide Jill and not Toko? God, this place is just amazing. Finally a place I can just be a murderous self. Which is why I have decided to stop holding back and spread my wings. No more hiding in a cave for me. Plus, I have another battle to fight. The whole killer with a split personality thing is so overdone. I gotta destroy that stereotype. I'll fight all day and all night to murder those totally slanderous cliches. But you are a killer with a split personality. If she weren't here, my chances of survival would go up at least 10%. Come on, you gotta back me up here. Even the biggest stars need the little people to hold them up. I adore her personality, dude. Well, whatever else we do today, first we should eat. We can't do anything on an empty stomach. Sakura knows what's up. You're right, let's hurry up and eat so we can start our investigation. Alright. So we were first forced to eat breakfast with a murderer, and after our much needed but very annoying meal, we set to work looking around the school. Okay. Alright, let's just go look around, I guess. Leave this area, sure. Where should we go look? I think there was a locked door over here. It's still locked. I'm gonna go to the bathhouse. Just because of what Asahina saw. Maybe we're supposed to come here. There's the open thing. There's nothing out of the ordinary about them. Guess not. Alright. There's probably nothing here then. Yeah, there's probably nothing here. Alright, I'm just gonna leave. Leave, yeah. Might as well go talk to Hina. She's probably in her room. I wonder if she opens up or not. I guess we'll have to see. Where is her room exactly, though? Mondo, Byakuya, Junko, Toko, Chihiro, Celeste. Here she is. Okay, never mind. I guess you don't want to help your friends out. That's cool. That place closed, then I guess we probably have to go over there. I don't think there's anything else in this area. Probably the third floor, isn't it? Because there was like a third floor. I'm gonna go ahead and check that out. Might as well. Oh, never mind. This was not open before. So I guess now we can get in here too. This is like the infirmary, right? Interesting. We probably don't know how to use any of this. What can I interact with? Not that much. Let's see. Normal trash can, there's nothing inside. Alright. What else was it? This file thing? Like a cabinet, or is it a fridge? Oh no, it's a fridge. Alright, a coin. And this thing up here. Monokuma, okay. I'll just leave. I don't think there's anything else here, right? No. I'm gonna go ahead and actually go get some presents. I wanted to do that. Just to have them in stock. I might as well, right? Let's see. We have a lot of coins. I'll just open them like crazy, I suppose. Would you like against? Okay. Yeah. Let's just go ahead with it then. Let's get this. What is this? I don't even know what that was. Try to open as fast as possible. I wish they told me what the item was though. A scarf? Alright. A comic book about dogs and kittens. Sorry. That looked like a statue or something. I'm not sure. Some seeds? Or beans? I don't know. I don't even know what that is. I'm not even gonna attempt to decipher it. Like a scythe or a Persian sword or something. Let's see. A book. I don't even know, dude. Like a comic or something. Let's just keep going then. Okay, that's a repeat. We already got one of those. A phone. Alright. We haven't gotten any lucky pulls yet. Like when you get 2 in a row or something. Oh, there we go. What is it? We already have that. Okay. We already got that as well. Okay, lucky. Nice. Do we got something new? Okay, we did. We got like a basket. I don't even know what that is. Another book. That's old. Put 3 coins in, just because, I guess. Alright. Probably stop after a few more. Like, when we get to repeat around 30%, I'll probably stop. Okay, a weird doll. That's alright. Fine, I'll just stop then. I should probably get going? Yeah, that's true. Let's get out of here and now let's head to the... what I suppose we have to get to the 3rd floor. I'm just gonna take a wild guess at it. Let's see. Okay, this dude. Let's see. Yeah, I was right then. Where are the gates towards the 3rd floor though? Are they like on the other side of this? Way over there, I think they were. No. They're not. I don't remember where the stairs towards the 3rd floor is. Oh, here they are. Alright. Let's see. What facilities do we get? The 3rd floor of Hope's Peak Academy. I wonder what we're gonna find this time. What's up here? The stairs going down. 2 classrooms. Let's see. No one's here. Alright, let's just leave. And let's check the other classroom, I suppose. Wonder what facilities we get with this floor. Okay, Sakura's here. Let's talk to her, I guess. The windows up here are also barred with metal plates. Not surprising, I suppose. So escape still looks impossible. But I'd better check all the other metal plates again, just to be sure. And let's check the other area then. What is there? What is this? Recreation room? Oh, cool. So this is a recreation room, a place for students to come and relax. I never would have imagined the school having a place like this. Well, no normal school would. It was Odhelo Shogi, even a dartboard on a pool table. It has a... okay. And look at this. They have even provided us with a remarkable number of magazines. Those will certainly be helpful in keeping our boredom at bay. Ring ring ring, hello there, allow me to expound. We've got fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, video games, baseball, science, all kind of magazines. Oh, but nothing dirty. This is a school after all. If you need a quick fix, check out the swimsuit mags. And will you be adding to our collection as new issues come out? Sorry, no can do. Even if I wanted to, right now magazines are kinda wet. Oops. Nothing, never mind. No. Anyway, that's it for my expoundation. Bye-bye. What he just said. I know, right? Bothers me too. Life here would be that much nicer if you could add some new issues once in a while. How disappointing. Really? Let's just see this, I guess. There's a copy of Othello here. It's pretty bad at... I'm pretty bad at it, though. Okay, I'll go in. Pool. A pool table isn't normal school equipment. Is this thanks to Monokumo or did the school buy it? Is that the way out, I guess? Hopeful Peak. Like a thing. What is this? Darts. There's even a dartboard. Did Monokumo put this here or... okay, let's see. Another coin. What are these? Maybe it's just for decoration or something. Probably, though. Beat up old locker doesn't seem especially important right now. Might be later on, though. Is this the way out? Yeah, I guess it is. Okay, so that's the recreation room. What else do we have? We have Kyoko here. Let's talk to her. So the third floor opened up this time. After a brief investigation, it looks like there's a physics lab and an art room. I also found a huge machine of some kind in the physics lab. I wonder what it does. Let's go check it out then. Oh, this is a pretty big area. Alright. Cool. This is the art room. We don't have any artsy people here, do we? Or maybe we do. I don't know. Well, I guess he kind of counts like an artsy people. I don't know. At first glance, this looks like any normal art room. But something about it seems off. Or multiple somethings. You mean like the back wall or something? That's really weird. Just talk to Hifumi. Or the statues, maybe. Well, look at all this equipment. It certainly scratches that artistic itch of mine. Art supplies, of course, but they've also collected all things of sculpting tools. Okay, let's investigate over that, I guess. So, Hifumi, do you like sculpture and figurines and stuff? Well, normally I limit myself to 2D, but figurines are like borderline 2D, so it's okay. I don't know how that's borderline, but okay. I'm a fan of Charanbo, Pumpkinhead, and I especially admire anything that Saburo Rompongi makes. Charambo's ability to express the movement of muscles is exquisite, as seen in his Mama Can series. Pumpkinhead is like a little sculptor fairy, representing this century's greatest quality. Saburo Ronpongi, meanwhile, is known for his Mecha Museum series, which led to a worldwide tour. Truly, they can only be regarded as the Elite Four. Oh, you're missing, okay. The Elite Three just sounds stupid now, doesn't it? Besides, that empty seat rightly belongs to me. Today begins my reign as the legendary ruler of the next century. I see, well, good luck with that. What do I investigate here? Oh, okay, there's a lot. Locker, sculpture, I don't know. Isn't this Venus or something? Yeah, it's a Venus statue. Yep, definitely very art roomish. The locker's in the back. It's a locker, but it doesn't seem like there's anything inside. Can I... This is a statue of Neo. I've never really heard of anyone using a Neo statue for life drawing classes or whatever. Alright. What else can I... Okay, there's a door. Oh. Alright. This is the repository that's attached to the art room. It's used to store different artsy things. What is this? It's an image of Leon and Mondo and Chihiro. But as I stretched out my hand to pick it up, almost as if on its own my hand froze. Yo, Mondo looks actually really buff in that picture. His clothes didn't make him justice for that. What I saw in the picture was Chihiro, Leon, and Mondo, and they were smiling. What is this? Questions started racing through my head, one after the other. Why is it only these three people? What are they doing together? How come they're smiling like that? When was it taken? Who took it? Where's the camera they used? How did they get it developed? And in the picture, the window in the classroom, there's no metal plate covering it. Which must mean, wherever this picture was taken, it wasn't here at Hope Seek Academy. But there was no time to find an answer. All the questions floating around my head were quickly drowned out by... That's mine, give it back. Monokuma appeared out of nowhere and snatched the photo, and any chance I had at answers evaporated. You peeked, didn't you? Well, they all had some pretty dazzling smiles, huh? They were definitely lively, living their school life. It's like they ripped a page right out of the Book of Youth. What's going on with the picture, do you know? I'm not telling you nothing. Why can't you give me a straight answer? Never mind, I don't even know why I bothered asking. Okay, what else can I... Not too much. Nice. My fair guess is that they went to school together at some point, maybe. We got our memories wiped, something like that. I don't know. Kind of a stretch. A dolly. They must be used to move all these statues around. And a fine array of hammers. There are wooden mallets hanging on the wall. If I had to guess, I'd say they use them for making sculptures. Yeah, most likely. Anything here? No, let's just leave then. Alright. There's a Monokuma statue though. Not a fan of that. Let's see. Who would ever want to make something like this? Still, the quality is surprising. Oh, Monokuma coin. Nice. Let's just leave then. We still have to go get check the physics room. Oh, okay, this is actually really big. Here's stairs to the next floor, so there is a fourth floor. This is a really long hallway. Whoa. It looks really creepy though. Like the change of color and everything. Oh man, that's actually really complex physics, and I know nothing about physics. This is the physics lab. It's less like a classroom and more like some kind of research institute. Hey Taka, don't you think this place is like some kind of research institute? Still no reaction. Go figure. What is this thing? What's up with the ridiculously big machine? Watch out. What? Quantum leaping, huh? Alright. That's a time machine. Pretty awesome, right? It was designed by a student here at Hope's Peak. The ultimate physicist. Although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. A time machine? Seriously, so it can go back in time? Okay, then let me get in there. If I can go back to the past, then I can... This time I'll stop Mondo for sure. Oh, sorry, not possible. This particular time machine can only go back 1 minute. It comes in handy when you, like, leave your pizza bagels in the microwave 1 minute too long. What? You sound disappointed. But actually, I was lying about the whole thing anyway. There's no such thing as a time machine. Oh, poor Taco. Honestly, it's just an air purifier. It can produce clean air no matter where you're at. With that thing, you could even live on Mars. But what with this combulating gravity and deadly low temperatures, you probably don't want to live on Mars. Anyway, this machine is the reason you guys have all this delicious air. So don't go messing with it. You break it and it's your butt. Alright. This huge thing is just an air purifier, and more than that. To go out of your way to say something you know will hurt someone who's already suffering. Yeah, it's pretty effed up though. What else can I interact with? These weird green machines here? This machine obviously has some kind of purpose, but I don't know anything about physics to begin with, so I wouldn't have a clue where to start with this. I'm kind of on the same level as that. A camera? Is that a camera? It's a digital camera. It's some kind of weird anime style design. It's kind of beat up, but it looks like it still turns on just fine. Yep, it still works. I should show the others later. What else can I inspect around here? Is there anything? Doesn't seem like there's anything. That back shelf though. They must use these for physics experiments. The materials, blah blah blah. I don't know physics. Give me the coin, thank you. I guess nothing else. Let's just leave then. Is this the back room or do we leave? Oh, back room. Alright. This is the equipment room. It's super disorganized and there's a strange chemical smell in the air. So relaxing, so calming. The smell of formaldehyde. I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce that again. It's almost unbearable. It's so tempting. I wanna just dump myself in it. Alright. Of course, Genocide Jack likes it. And that just goes to show how disgusting it really is. I discovered lots of stuff, and it was all strange, but I don't know if any of it was an actual clue. I'm just getting more confused. Maybe I should head to the dining hall and talk about it with everyone else. For now, I should head to the dining hall. Alright. Teleport back there. Let's see. When I got back to the dining hall, the first thing I noticed was Hina. I tried to talk to her, but my voice was immediately drowned out by the others as they rushed into the dining hall. Everyone rushed past me and they crowded around Hina. Being surrounded by everyone like that, Hina looked really uncomfortable. Are you feeling better already? Yeah, I ate a few donuts and that really helped me a lot. You do love those donuts. But wasn't it your stomach that was hurting? Well, my stomach ache kind of made me hungry, so you know. I guess my memory's kind of fuzzy lately. They say that a goldfish will eat however much food you give it, even if it's about to burst. Miss Asahina's pretty much the same, it looks like. Hey, you of all people don't have any room to talk. Anyway, I was worried about you. Sorry. Besides that, your knockers are huge. Did you convince them to double up on the milk production? My god, please. Anyway, first things first. We should talk about what we found, right, Taka? Right. Alright, who do we talk to? I guess him. Oh, I just remembered. I saw Byakuya a little while ago. Where was he? You're kind of scaring me. He was in the locker room. He had a huge stack of books he must have got from the library. So that's where he was hiding. I won't let him get away from me. Alright. She just ran off. Is she okay? We should not concern ourselves with her. Who else do we talk to now? He's probably not gonna talk. Let's talk to Kyoko. There was a rather remarkable physics lab on the 3rd floor. In the middle of the room there was a machine bigger than anything I'd ever seen before. Oh yeah, apparently it's an air purifier. What's something like that doing here? Is the device really that big? I really don't get it. Okay, let's talk to Hina. I wasn't able to help much with the investigation, but I did make one discovery. It didn't happen to be a donut-related discovery, did it? What does that even mean? Never mind. It's about the nurse's office, remember? There's one on the 1st floor, right? I remember, but it's locked. Actually, not anymore. Did you find any protein in there? Or even vitamin supplements would be fine. I did look, but no dice. Just a bunch of headache medicine and over-the-counter stuff. I see. That's disappointing. It is disappointing. Like the end of the world is already here. I'm not sure if it's that disappointing. Celeste in the back. There is one piece of good news. There just so happens to be a rec room on the 3rd floor. I have no doubt that our student life here will be even more enjoyable because of it. Will someone join me in a game of Othello sometime? Apparently we suck at it. I don't even know what it is, so guess not. I searched the entire 3rd floor, but all the windows in the halls and rooms were blocked off. I wish they'd give us a rest already, for serious. Give me back my bright blue skies. Just forget about it. You make it sound like I dropped a nickel or something. Just to be sure, I went from one end to the other, testing each metal plate. None of them budged. It would seem escape via the 3rd floor is as impossible as we feared. I see. Who else do we get to talk to? Hifumi. He's the last guy, I think. There was an art room on the 3rd floor and it had all kinds of gear. Now I'll be able to recreate all of my favorite anime characters. Guess we indulge on that. Oh yeah, speaking of anime, that reminds me. I found something while I was looking around. Digital camera. That's what it seems like. Does it still work? Yeah, it seems fine. Well then, let's see it. This thing looks like a kid's toy, yeah. It's like, it looks like you can store like 5 pictures maybe. It doesn't have a timer or anything. On top of that, its appearance seems questionable. Is this some kind of anime character? Strange. Rude. She's not strange. She's Princess Pickles from Demon Angel, Pretty Pudgy Princess. Oh, you recognize this stuff, Hifumi? Of course I recognize it. It's a super rare prize that was given away at a bingo contest at a big anime convention. You have any idea how much I had to pay that guy to get my hands on it? Wait, that's my camera. What? Where did you find it? In the physics lab. It's my most prized possession. I brought it here with me, but I lost it the first day, along with my phone. Why would it have reappeared in the physics lab? But look at it. It got all messed up. Like when someone steals a sticker from your collection, or you buy a second-hand shirt. Well, that's it. That's it? It's not mint condition. I don't need it anymore. But weren't you just saying how much it meant to you? Then may I have it? I might be able to find some sort of use for it. If any of you would like to borrow it, please feel free to ask. Well, I can't really imagine any of us are gonna need to take any pictures or whatever. Yeah, true. Who do we talk to now? Taka? It's no use. Okay, I've heard what everyone else has to say, so now it's my turn. Hey, can I tell you guys something? I found something that's kind of been bothering me. What is it? I found this weird picture in the repository. Apparently Monokuma took it. A weird picture? You mean like dirty? No, not that kind of weird. It was a picture of Leon, Mondo, and Chihiro all together. Those three. And the three of them were laughing. It showed the three of them together laughing. When could it have been taken? And there's more. In the picture, there weren't any metal sheets covering the windows. Then the picture wasn't taken here? But I don't recall hearing anything about them knowing each other before coming to the school. You probably just imagine it. Monokuma cast a spell on you. No, I saw it, I'm telling you. But if it wasn't taken before we got here, or after we got here, I bet they're all still alive. They left the school and then took that picture. That's impossible. After all, we saw it with our own eyes. They're all dead. Either murdered or executed. And they're not the only ones. Monokuma killed Junko, and then there's Sayaka. That wasn't an illusion. It was real, I'm sure of it. They all died, there's no way any of them are still alive. So we had to figure out when that picture was taken. Monokuma most likely forged it. I can't imagine any other possibility. Forged? Is that all there is to it? Stay focused, man. Don't let Monokuma's bullcrap sidetrack you. He's right, but more importantly, on another topic, there's something that has been bothering me. I would like to discuss that. Alright. Let's see. There is also something that has been bothering me. What's bothering you, Celeste? It's about Hina. You said your stomach hurt, did you not? But I believe that was a lie. What really happened? It varies from person to person, but whenever someone lies, they tend to have a way of showing it. It is called a tell, something that you can't hide, no matter how hard you try. Whenever Hina lies, the tip of her nose gets just a little bit longer. Actually, no. But your reaction just now confirmed it. You were lying. She's good at that then. I mean, she is the best gambler after all, the ultimate gambler. If you are going to lie, at least try to lie convincingly. Hina, be honest. Were you lying about your stomachache? Yes. Why? Why did you lie about that? Are you feeling guilty about something? No, that's not it at all. It's just, I mean, I have a reason for it. A reason. Okay, I guess we talk with Hina now. To be honest, I didn't have a stomachache. I did it because even if I came and told you the truth, I thought you wouldn't believe me. The truth? I saw it. Saw what? A ghost. Ghost? You mean like that ghost? Is there more than one ghost? But, I mean, ghosts are... See, I told you you wouldn't believe me. It's not that I don't believe you, but I believe you. No matter what anyone else might say, I will believe whatever you say, no matter what. So, can you tell us exactly what happened? If you really mean that, Sagura, then okay, I'll tell you. So it happened last night. I was in bed, but I couldn't get to sleep. I just kept thinking about everything that's happened up till now. I ended up just getting more upset. So to try and cheer myself up, I thought I'd go get some donuts. Donuts again? And you ignored the rule regarding nighttime. I know, sorry, I feel bad about that. Anyway, please continue. Well, so I left my room and headed for the warehouse. But then, I started hearing a strange sound. It was coming from the direction of the bathhouse, so I headed that way. The locker was halfway open, so I took a look inside. And I saw a human shape surrounded by a pale green light. There's no doubt who it was. It was Chihiro. Yeah, so Chihiro must be really freaked out. It is simply not possible. You must be mistaken. Just as in most cases of paranormal activity, it was born from your weakened mental state. Then all we have to do is go see it for ourselves, right? Let's just go to the bathhouse and see what Hina saw. It is a waste of time. Maybe, but there's no harm in it, right? If we don't find anything, then that'll be the end of it. You're gonna go try and see a ghost? Is that really a good idea? It might put a curse on you. You can wait here if you want. I don't want to be alone, take me with you. What are you going to do, Celeste? I suppose I have no choice. How about you, Mr. Ishimaru? Are you gonna wait here? I guess that's a yes. Alright. It was right here. I saw it right here in the dressing room. I'm getting goosebumps. Cthulhu Fagan. What if he actually shows up? Hina, where was it that you saw Chihiro's ghost? Well, I heard a sound, and when I opened the locker, I saw a kind of pale outline of Chihiro. So do we like open the locker? No. Is this the locker? There was something in here. A laptop. What's something like that doing here? I remember seeing this. Oh, that's right. I saw it in the library before. It looks like a laptop. Okay, we already saw this dialogue. But how did the laptop get from the library to here? And I guess it's in sleep mode, but the power is definitely on. But I thought it was broken. I would bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, he was known as the ultimate programmer. More importantly, Hina, you said you saw a green light, yes? Surely you did not mistake the light of the monitor for a ghost. I'm surprised you were able to dress yourself in the morning. Oh man, if I had the love's clueless girl attribute, I would have fallen in love big time just now. I'm so glad I don't have it. Well, I didn't really expect to find a freaking laptop inside of a locker, okay? It's okay, I mean anyone can make a mistake like that. As a matter of fact, one time I thought I'd spotted a gray alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole. Don't be mean, I was just trying to make you feel better. What if I get all depressed forever now? But listen, isn't this really strange? What's this laptop doing here? Maybe someone hid it here. If that's the case, we found it pretty easy. Whoever put it here, I don't think they were trying to hide it from us. What do you mean? I bet you notice, there's one big difference between this room and all the others. There's no camera. Yeah, precisely. There's no camera here, which means this is the one spot where the mastermind is blind. So you're saying someone put the laptop here so the mastermind wouldn't know about it? And what Hina saw wasn't the ordinary glow of a computer screen. It was the figure of Chihiro shining pale green. I think it would be best if we investigated this laptop in a little more detail. Okay. It's just like Yoko said, the display is on, but the laptop definitely has power. So first of all, we have to wake it up, right? I started hitting random buttons on the keyboard, and the display instantly began to grow a pale green. There was a bunch of different icons on the desktop. There, the icon on the far left. What is it? It says alter ego. Okay, alter ego literally means another self, I believe. In the field of artificial intelligence, it is not uncommon to create different aspects of a personality. We can consider it something like a pen name. Could you let me see it, Makoto? With that, Kyoko moved between me and the computer. She moved the cursor over the alter ego icon, and when she double-clicked it, the screen suddenly went dark. And then a voice spoke to us. Alright. Oh, okay. It's kind of creepy. Chihiro's face appeared, taking up the entire display. Calm down, it's not a ghost. Then, what is it? I'm sure if we just talk to it, we'll find out. Kyoko began to type, hands blurring across the keyboard. What are you? And then, hello, nice to meet you. I am Chihiro Fujita, okay? I always get so embarrassed introducing myself. It's Chihiro. Alter ego, I've heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself. AI program. It's how Chihiro earned his title of Ultimate Programmer. The AI lives in a computer, and by repeating different tasks, it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently, Chihiro used the support vector machine and reinforced learning to develop it. Eventually, He came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design. Support vector machine reinforcement learning. To put it simply, it's a learning method for computers. If you want to know more, just Google it, okay? But if this AI continues to grow, it will become more than just a piece of software to help people. Some say that an AI like this might someday replace people. And that is why it's called alter ego. Fine choice then, I must say. It can create memories, have thoughts, and grow up. The process isn't much different from how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it would make perfect sense to refer to it as your alter ego. A second perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. That's alter ego. Kyoko, how do you know so much about this? Anyway, so he fixed the broken laptop and put his own program on there. That is what this means, yes? Then he brought this machine to the dressing room where the mastermind would not be able to see it. But you know, all this about master and whatnot. I thought you were only into 2D. This is the most excellent 2D possible. But he's a guy, and also a computer program. Oh, that aspect is no problem. Anyway, let's talk to him a little more. Kyoko typed away rhythmically. How much do you know about what's going on? Master only gave me a general idea, but I do know that things have become very grave. He found himself caught up in this without warning. Kyoko immediately shot out another question. Why are you here? Are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive number of files stored on this laptop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection on them is surprisingly strong. So it's taking me a little longer than I thought. But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly means they must contain some important secret. For example, perhaps, the secret of the school. While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked her next question. How much longer until everything's unlocked? It's going to be a while. But I'm definitely going to do it, so you can just leave it to me. So because of how long it would take, he designed alter ego to handle the workload. Smart. It also means the work remains uninterrupted even after his death. Once again, Kyoko typed quickly. Keep it up, but be careful not to let the mastermind notice you. Don't worry, I've got a secret plan already. Just in case. Actually, I can sense what's going on using my built-in webcam, so if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help real loud. It's a pretty basic plan, I have to say. That is fine during the day, but nighttime is a concern. Why? Have you forgotten? All our rooms are completely soundproof. Once we close our doors, we can scream as loud as he wants. He can scream as loud as he wants, but we're not hearing him. Okay, then how about once it's nighttime, we each take turns guarding the dressing room? There's a good chance the mastermind would notice all going in and out of the dressing room like that. Then what can we do? Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. Then there's no way I can miss alter ego yelling. But if you leave your door open all night, then there's a chance I may become a victim myself. I know. But I'm not as weak as you may think. I wouldn't go down without a fight, I assure you. There was an undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. She was totally confident she would be okay. That confidence was somewhat similar to Byakuya's tone, but at the same time, different. Yeah, I had an entirely different feel, for sure. Like someone who'd been dropped onto a battlefield versus someone who'd been born on a battlefield. I felt like that was the fundamental difference. I was pulled out of my thoughts by the voice suddenly emanating from the laptop. Would you mind if I asked a few questions? I haven't seen Master for a while. When you got here, I thought it was him, but... Is Master... For a split second, Kyoko seemed to know what to do, but she recovered just as fast and quickly began typing. Her answer was clear, concise, direct. Chihiro's dead, Mondo killed him. I see. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive this situation were very low. So I was prepared for this moment. I can't even imagine how it must feel to lose your other self. It is a simple computer program. It does not have feelings. Are you sure about that? Anyway, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something. And then Kyoko typed one last sentence. I'll come back later. Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye-bye. The guy seemed totally different from when we'd first arrived. He seemed upbeat. It's just because he was following his programming, or could he have actually been worried about us? What's wrong, Hito? Oh, nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. Then we could call for help from the outside. But this is just a dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here. Well, if we take it out of here and find somewhere that does have online access... that's way too dangerous. The mastermind would find out in no time. Oh yeah, true. This is no time for taking a needless risk. For now, I'll monitor the progress of file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished. This feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suppose it can't be helped. Well, for now, all we can do is wait for Alter Ego to finish his work. So, should we get going? Indeed. Goodbye, we'll be back, I promise. Come on, Hifumi, let's go. Okay. And we all left the dressing room. As soon as we were out in the hall, Hino let out a joyful shout. Isn't it awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right? And as if he'd been waiting for this cue, Hina has gained enough experience to level up. So, what was this awesome thing? You guys all seem in remarkably good spirits. Did something happen? No, nothing in particular. Oh, keeping secrets. No fair, I demand an exclusive interview. Denied, denied, super denied. Yeah, just because you demand something doesn't mean you have to do it. Do it? You mean like do it, do it? Wait, what? What do you mean do it, do it? What is happening? You were just talking about going to the bathhouse. We have not had a chance to relax in some time. But unfortunately, the bathhouse is not divided into men and women sections. So we decided to do a rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go first. Hino won the match for us, and that is why we're all so pleased. Yeah, that's right. Speaking of which, okay boys, why don't you head on back to the dining hall or something? We're gonna take a nice long bath. Ah, geez. What are you gonna do, right? We lost fair and square. Well, ladies, shall we go? Celeste didn't hesitate coming up with the ruse, and her poker face didn't even flinch. I mean, she is a perfect liar, isn't she? So, she and the other girls headed back into the dressing room. Nuts and damn it, we totally lost. Another day without getting to take my very first bath here. Yeah, but tomorrow for sure. You'll definitely get to bath tomorrow. Okay, so should we head back to the dining hall now? Hold on. Something strange here. Very strange. Strange? What do you mean? What's strange is, this is the perfect chance for you to sneak a peek. What? I thought you were all about 2D. All of you need to shut up. Sit down and listen to what I have to say. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's the ideal setting for a man's fantasy. That's just stupid. What is Monokuma trying to do? I was forced to ask myself, should I sneak into the bathhouse like Monokuma said, or just go quietly back? Why? How can you even ask that? Why would you even ask that? What? What's happening? How would that even cross your mind? It looked like the girls had already finished changing and gone to the bathhouse. They said all started as a lie, but apparently they decided to go in for real. Making sure it was empty, we quietly made our way into the dressing room. Why would they even... So they really are taking a bath. Is this what Celeste meant about lying convincingly? Mr. Hagakure, please refrain from pointless whispering. We're deep in enemy territory here. Just up ahead is the bathhouse, and there waits a great dazzling passion. My god, that's just really stupid. Okay, I guess I'll leave this episode for here. I'm not sure how long it has been. I hope it's not too short. I'm trying to make my episodes around the 15-minute mark just so we can speed up through the chapters. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, if you enjoy this content, remember to subscribe, hit the like button, visit my social media, Discord channel, or blog. I leave the links in the description below. You could also leave a comment if you want. I really appreciate that. And I guess I'll see you all next time. I hope you guys are looking forward to that, because I sure am looking forward to playing more. Goodbye to all of you.